My roommate Rachel chemically burned my face to eliminate her competition, so I made sure she'd never compete again. When Rachel first moved into my dorm room, I realized that she wanted to look better than every girl out there using any means necessary. She owned 7 different mirrors, 42 skincare products, and had 5 elaborate beauty rituals. One time, a girl walked past with the classic mean girl look, and Rachel screamed with anger before running straight back to her room and reapplying her makeup. At first, I found it amusing, until I realized she really would go to any lengths to make sure she was the prettiest. One day, I noticed my facial cleansers were replaced by supermarket soaps of the same color. I asked Rachel about them, and she told me to not bother her, while continuing her beauty ritual number 3. I let it go, but 1 week after that, my skin suffered intense burning as soon as I applied my moisturizer. I ran to the ER, and they told me the moisturizer was definitely tampered with. And although they treated my wounds, I ended up with swollen patches all over my face. When I came back to our room, Rachel said, "Oh my god, Stacy, you look like you tried the extra crispy trend from the internet." She tried to sound sympathetic, but I could clearly see her trying to conceal her smile. I had to go out wearing masks because it felt so humiliating when people stared at me. When we were at a dinner with friends, Rachel casually remarked, "How unfortunate it must be for someone to have such sensitive and ugly skin." Then she cast a sideways glance at me before turning back to her friends and saying, "If she thinks she can be prettier than me, then she has another thing coming." Her words hurt me, but everyone laughed like she was hilarious. That night, I saw Rachel messing with my prescription cream in the dark, but as soon as I was about to confront her, I felt a sharp, unbearable pain in my face again. I ran screaming to rinse it off, only to find my reflection marred by severe chemical burns. I looked like that for days, and didn't even leave the bed because I didn't want anyone to look at my face. I was desperate to know the cause of all this, so I searched Rachel's room while she was away for classes. Under her mattress, I found receipts and delivery confirmations for chemicals that looked like they were illegal. I searched them online, and to my absolute shock, Rachel was ordering things that were specifically designed to sabotage skincare products, my skincare products. All my embarrassment and humiliation vanished into the air and was replaced by rage once I learned that she was literally trying to cull my face. I wasn't going to hide in my bed anymore. I was going to teach Rachel an unforgettable lesson using the one thing she valued, her precious beauty. I meticulously planned every detail. Every morning at 6:45 a.m. sharp, she'd start beauty ritual number 1, the sacred face mask routine. She kept her precious collection of Korean sheet masks in a temperature-controlled mini fridge, treating them like fine wine. I looked up how to best mix the same chemicals that she was using on me and came across a gem. I used a special mixture along with peptides in her high-end face mask. Rachel had been bragging for weeks about the spring formal photo shoot where she wanted to win, most likely to become a model. I decided that this would be my moment of ultimate payback. On the night before Sunday, I carefully treated each of her precious Sunday masks with my special mixture that was odorless, colorless, and completely undetectable. The beauty of my plan was that the reaction wouldn't start until about 30 minutes after application, giving the ingredients time to bind with the mask's proteins. I watched from my bed as Rachel woke up and lovingly applied the sheet mask to her face. "This is going to make me absolutely luminous for today." She kept humming while taking selfies with the mask, and when 25 minutes had passed, she touched her face and said, "It feels tingly for some reason." And then 5 minutes later, she was peeling off the mask in growing panic. Her scream could have shattered glass. When the mask came off, her skin was covered in angry purple blotches that looked like a map of a foreign continent. Her flawless complexion now looked like she had been cursed by a witch. She grabbed her phone with shaking hands, canceling her photo shoot appointment while sobbing. But the real beauty of my revenge was yet to come. In her panic, Rachel did exactly what I knew she would. She applied every single product in her arsenal trying to fix it. Each one had been treated with my mixture. By evening, her face looked like a purple leopard print disaster. Rachel's skin started burning and peeling off at the same time. She called an ambulance while wailing with tears and was rushed to the hospital, where they tried to save her using skin grafts. But it didn't work, and Rachel ended up with permanent scars. I transferred to a single room the next semester, my skin fully healed thanks to proper medical treatment. Rachel had left college and gone back to live with her parents' house after developing a fear of mirrors thanks to her new, devastating beauty.